Well, the majority of us have been out of routine since March, and while you may be going back to work, the pattern of everyday life, it's changed. In today's Parenting Navigating the Journey Together, we look at sleep habits and how now is the time to start getting your kids back on a bedtime schedule. Nothing has been the same at Mandy LeBlanc's house since March 13th.
One day she'll be at grandma's house. The next day she'll be at her aunt's house. You just kind of never know what time you'll be able to get her. She needs to be up in the morning and get her to bed. So it's transitioning from home care to school. It's hard to stick to a schedule.
The routine Jillian has become accustomed to tossed out the window.
It's a constant battle. She just doesn't want to go to bed because there's nothing to do tomorrow. There's no school tomorrow.
But school is starting soon for the 7-year-old, and Mandy says she's struggling, knowing how important it is for Jillian to get the sleep she needs to be productive in the classroom.
The lack of sleep and the fighting and trying to get her back into routine will be more of a problem for her in school. I'm scared that she's not going to pay the amount of attention that she needs to the lessons, that she's not following along because she's tired.
Mandy isn't alone. While many parents have a month left before the start of school, pediatrician Dr. Lauren Bailey with the Lord's Physician Group says it's not too early to start giving kids a bedtime and wake-up call.
And really no one's had any kind of routine for the last few months. I think it's going to take a longer time for kids to get back into that routine. It all kind of depends on each child. Like every age group needs a certain amount of sleep. Like the younger kids are going to need 10 to 12 hours a day, whereas like the older kids, it's going to be somewhere between 8 and 10 hours.
She says while they don't have to be up by 6 a.m., pushing that time to 8 a.m. makes them get up with an alarm, knowing that it's time to get moving.
They need to be up. They need to be running around. That way they kind of get the idea of me having to wake up rather than sleeping till 11, 12 in the morning.
With the sleep routine on the minds of many parents leading into the new school year, Dr. Bailey says starting that routine now will make it easier that first day back. And something else that Dr. Bailey says is limiting the screen time. So if you can cut that off an hour, no later than 30 minutes before bed, that'll definitely help them go to sleep.